Hey everybody, it's Karen and Caitlin here at a Scarlett Thread. We are so glad that you are joining us. This is our JAFTEX challenge video. Yep, Scott has given us all a challenge and asked us to give you an inside view of a Scarlett Thread and all of the other quilt shops, and so we are doing that today. Going to give you a little peep about what's going on inside the store, introduce ourselves to you, and invite you to join us on our Facebook Lives and videos and other things that we do here.
That's right. So you're watching a Scarlett Thread. We are located in McDonough, Georgia. It's just about 20 miles south of Atlanta, and we are right off the main interstate, so we're pretty easy to get to if you're traveling. Right now, we are still closed because of COVID, but we do live videos 4 or 5 times a week, so you can still get plenty of interaction with us.
Yes.
And see all kinds of great quilting, sewing, fun stuff.
Absolutely. We have just had so many people join us for our live videos and say, oh my gosh, I learned so much when I come, and it's entertaining. Sometimes we answer the phone when people call and they say, oh my gosh, it's really you. It's so much fun to feel like that we are still out there amongst the living. Our store's been closed for a little while now, but we are still pumping merchandise out the door and finding new things to show you, and we feel like that we're doing a really successful job of it, so we want you to be able to join us. So one of the things we want to tell you about to begin with is you can join us on our Facebook page for our live videos on Mondays and Fridays at 2 o'clock Eastern, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have a wonderful show every single time. Sometimes we feature products, sometimes we feature fabrics, sometimes we do show and tell, sometimes we do demonstrations or trunk shows. We have a great time.
Yes.
We usually have about 500 people joining along with us, and so you know you can't get that many people to watch you if you're not trying to do something well. So we invite you to join us and watch those videos. We also want to tell you that we have an app now. Our app is in the Apple Store, or the Google Play Store. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The name of our app is just like our store, A Scarlett Thread. And you'll put it in like 3 words, A Scarlett Thread. Scarlett just has 1 T. And you'll either go to Google Play or to the App Store on your mobile device. It is not for a computer, but when you do that, you download that app for free. It doesn't cost you anything at all, and it'll pop up on your phone whenever we're live, so you'll know what's going on. So for that, we're really excited.
You can also shop all the products that we've shown on previous videos. There are great categories at the top if you're looking for maybe some cool new notions, and there's also a search bar, so if you're looking for something specific, you can search for it and find it right away if we have it listed there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we are here in the front of our store. It's not as spectacular as it normally is everywhere else because we're packing orders and we still have 16 people working in the store. But we wanted to show you a little about what our store looked like, maybe give you a few glimpses of some JAFTEX fabric that is about to come up on one of our live sales, and also just kind of introduce you to what our store looks like if you were walking through the doors. So if you see a little pile of this or a little pile of that, it's probably because somebody's working on one of those projects. So I'm going to lay this right here, and Mackenzie is going to take us through. I'm going to tell them all about that here in just a few minutes.
It's like when you go to someone's house. We live here, we work here, so there are things that we're cutting for orders and for kits and all kinds of good stuff.
We really do live here. Whenever this all first started, I was working about 4 days a week. Now I'm working about 6 or 7 days a week, just trying to keep up with what will we show next? What will we do next? And it's so much fun, it's become addicting.
It is, yes.
We're having a good time, and we hope you guys are staying safe. But what do you got over here, Caitlin?
So we've got some beautiful Christmas fabrics. This particular line here is from Henry Glass. It's the Holiday Heartland, and we're actually having a sample made in these fabrics right now. So you'll be sure to see this in a beautiful kit on one of our live videos pretty soon.
Pretty doggone soon.
We've also got some of the Tim Holtz Christmas fabric down at the bottom here. Again, going into another sample for a kit. This one is, I think, going to be so good.
Absolutely. I love those houses.
And then next row over, we have quite a bit of Tula and
blank quilting.
Yes, lots of other good Jaftex fabrics. Up here we have Dragonfly Garden, which is another Henry Glass collection. You can see our Tula at the bottom. It's a good mix of some old and new, and lots of good finds in there. Studio E over here.
Nice.
Very pretty Christmas fabrics. We have just been getting all those in, and pretty soon they'll be making their appearance.
Absolutely. And when they do, they're usually gone that same day.
Pretty quick.
We have been very fortunate to be able to make a quilt sample, show you the fabrics, show you the quilt sample, and it flies out the door and we can get something new to show you again. So just know that you are keeping a local quilt shop in business and doing well, supporting our employees and supporting our community. Thank you so much for all that you've done for us.
Yes. A really nice red, black and white collection from Henry Glass. And then on over a little bit, you'll get into some more of our collections, our color wall, which has all of our blenders. Lots of good stuff.
Our store is about 10,000 square feet. Of it, we have material fabrics and quilt samples and things like that you'll see. But we also have a full line baby lock dealership and handy quilter dealership. Our classroom was where we would have classes. We could seat about 40 people with tables of their own, and we were very proud of that. Now that classroom has turned into a order fulfillment center.
We call it our mini warehouse.
It is the mini warehouse, and so we have lots and lots of places in the store that have been sort of disassembled so that we can adapt to this new way of doing things. Exactly. So you might see a little something here and there that you think, well, they should put that away, and we will.
As soon as we cut it.
As soon as we cut it. That's exactly right. So on over. Mackenzie is taking you, she's our camera girl today, and she's taking you through some of the other lines and quilts and samples that we have. We are very proud of our store. We've owned this store now. This month will be 14 years, and so we're very proud of what the community has helped us build. And now you guys across the nation are helping us to keep afloat.
And here are some pieces. We don't have too much left, but this was an exclusive collection from Studio E, just for shops that are part of Scott's retailers group.
Right.
And so we chose to make this beautiful quilt out of it. If you are a bee lover, this one is definitely something you need. So it's the Bee Sweet collection from Studio E.
How sweet. We love it.
We do.
It's so pretty. And then around this side we have our color wall, and you can see we have a fabulous decorator that's in-house, and she keeps things looking just perfect. We are very proud of our store. Very, very proud of our store. Wouldn't you say, you guys?
Yes, definitely.
So
We're
going back,
swing back around.
Oops. We got an apparatus there that's helping us, so we hope you can hear us. We're dragging around our microphones as well. Mackenzie, swing over sort of to where they can see the boutique area. Boutiques over on that side.
Boutiques.
Lots and lots.
And behind the boutiques, on the wall back there, you'll see our notions wall. Many of those notions make appearances in our live videos.
Absolutely. Demonstrating what you can do with all of the different gadgets and tricks and tips that people need to see. We get a lot of, wow, I didn't know I could do that in our videos.
Yes.
So let's give them a sneak peek of the not so pretty right here. Scroll around this corner right here, Mackenzie. Our store is large enough to have shopping carts, and so unfortunately they are stacked right there together waiting for you guys to come. But look at the orders for people just to pick up. A lot of people, oh, I'm sorry, honey, did I snatch that right off of you? Orders waiting to be picked up from our locals, and we're so happy that they are still ordering and that they're still taking good care of us, and we're doing our best to take care of them. So that's kind of the end of our little video. We wanted to make sure that you guys knew where to find us and what we were doing. If you'll zoom in right here, Mackenzie, that's the name of our store. We are A Scarlett Thread.
And again, we invite you to download our brand new app where you can shop a lot of the things that we talk about in our videos. You can even watch the videos while we're live. You'll just go to, on your mobile device, go to the Google Play Store if you have an Android, or the Apple App Store if you have an iPhone or an Apple device, and you can search for our store name, A Scarlett Thread, and you'll see our brand new app. Also, we invite you to use this special discount code when you make your first purchase on the app. You can use 5 off, that's the number 5 and the word off, and you'll get $5 off your first app purchase.
Absolutely. There's a lot of good stuff to see there. We have $8 flat rate shipping, and it's free with a $100 purchase. So don't forget to jot down the 5 off. It's only good in the app, and it will also tell you, give you a little reminder pop-up when we go live. So maybe you forget about us, but you have the app to help remind you.
Yes.
So you're certainly welcome to do that. You can also watch a lot of our Facebook live videos that we have done in their rerun status. And when you do that, you can comment just like you were there live. So we'll be happy to guide you through any of that.
Yeah.
So again, this is Karen and Caitlin and Mackenzie from A Scarlett Thread in McDonough, Georgia, just south of Atlanta, Georgia. And we invite you to visit our Facebook page or our web page. Email us or call us. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for joining us today, you guys.
We hope to see you again soon.
Bye-bye.